Starting out in color grading can be so difficult with different softwares, different settings, different color profiles, all these sorts of variables that can just make the whole process way more confusing than it actually needs to be. And one of the major variables when it comes to learning how to color grade is what color profile you should shoot in and how to convert that over into Rec 709. Right before we get into it, I wanted to quickly explain why we actually use certain color profiles when filming. And the real reason behind this is that when you shoot in certain color profiles, you retain a lot more data in the footage, meaning that when you go to color grade and edit your footage, you have a lot more data to use and play around with. If I were to shoot in the base color profile, I would still be able to color grade it. However, I wouldn't be able to push things like my shadows, my highlights, and my exposure as far as I would be able to if I were to shoot it in log or another color profile. So that's really the only reason we do it, is because we have more data to play around with when editing. It just makes it easier and better to color grade with. This process is actually a lot easier than you would think. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into it. First thing you want to do is you need to figure out what color profile you're actually shooting in. So for me, how I'm using a Sony camera, it would either be S-Log2 or S-Log3. However, if you're shooting on something like a Canon, it could be C-Log. Once you know what color profile you're shooting in, head over to the manufacturer's website. So for me, I would head over to the Sony website. We're going to use Sony for this example because that's what I use. So all you'll need to search up is something like Sony Rec 709 conversion LUT. Once you've found it on the manufacturer's website that has a download link and is suited to your color profile, go ahead and download that. And now once you've downloaded that conversion LUT, the last step to do is simply apply it onto our footage in Premiere Pro. So head over to Premiere Pro and find your footage that you want to convert. You're going to want to go over to the Lumetri color and find the space where it says input LUT. By default, there shouldn't be anything in here. It should just say none. Click on the little arrow and it'll bring down a drop down menu. From here, you can click custom or browse. Either one will open up your Windows Explorer, where all you need to do is find where you saved that conversion LUT that you just downloaded and simply select it, and it will automatically apply to your footage. So this is my one here. All I need to do is now select it and boom, it's converted my footage back into Rec 709. If you want to see the before and after, all you need to do is find this little toggle in the top right of your Lumetri color and then toggle it on or off, and you can see the difference. Obviously this footage is a little bit overexposed, but now that we shot it in log, we can easily bring down highlights and exposure without ruining the footage. And that's all there is to it. It's a very simple procedure to convert your log footage or color profile footage into Rec 709 in Adobe Premiere Pro. I hope you enjoyed this quick video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.